Good magical morning, everyone. My name is Becky Apolinario, and you are watching You Stress Me Out. In this training, you will learn the definition of stress, how we manifest it, along with some tips and tricks on how to manage your stress. If at any point in this video you have a question, please raise your hand and I'll stop the video and answer your questions. Everyone who has ever held a job has always felt the pressure of work-related stress. Every job has stressful elements, even if you love what you do. At work, it can be because you are pressured to meet a deadline or fulfill an obligation. But when stress becomes chronic, it can be overwhelming and harmful to both your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Coping with stress is now a daily fight, making it harder for employees to be present, productive, and successful at work. Long-term stress reduces the ability to cope with future stress, anxiety, and depression. 30% of working adults are so stressed out that it interferes with their work, and 40% are dealing with burnout. Before we talk about the definition of work-related stress, first I wanted to share the definition of a healthy job. A healthy job is likely to be one where the pressures on the employees are appropriate in relation to their abilities, resources, and to the amount of control they have over their own work and to the support they receive from the people who matter. According to WHO, a healthy working environment is one in which there is not only an absence of harmful conditions, but an abundance of healthy promoting conditions. So what is stress? Researchers state that stress is the physical and emotional reaction that everyone expresses in any situation they find challenging, frightening, or different. It is the physical, mental, or emotional response to events that cause bodily or mental tension. Some common triggers of stress include being under a lot of pressure, facing big changes, not having control over the outcome of a situation, and having responsibilities that you find overwhelming. So what is work-related stress? Work-related stress is the response people may have when presented with work demands and pressures that are not matched to their knowledge and abilities, which challenge their ability to cope. Work-related stress is a result of a wide range of circumstances, such as job insecurity, low salary, high performance demands with excess working hours, incompetent boss, workplace culture, lack of social support, conflict demands, unclear performance expectations, and few or no opportunities for growth and advancement. Like I mentioned earlier, the most stressful type of work is that which values demands and pressures that are not matched to a worker's knowledge or abilities. So there is a difference between pressure and stress. But what's the difference? Acceptable pressure will make the worker want to work harder, be motivated, and be able to learn. However, when pressure becomes excess and unmanageable, it leads to stress. When pressure becomes stress, it damages the employee's health and performance. Some symptoms of stress include anxiety, problems associated with sleeping, changing eating habits, headaches and nausea, high blood pressure, stomach or digestive problems, or my personal favorite, muscle tension, or for me specifically is jaw clenching. I want you to take a moment to think about how you manifest stress. I'm going to pause the video real quick and we're going to have a live discussion. So, is stress good or bad for you? The answer is a little more complicated than a yes and no. Yes, we have good stress. That good stress keeps us on our toes. It's the type of stress that we feel when we're really excited. On the other hand, there's bad stress, or when we say we're in distress, is the type of stress that causes negative physical and emotional strain. Stress management starts with an honest assessment of how you react to stress, and make changes if necessary. Stress management skills do not come naturally. First, take an honest look at how you react to stress. Some people seem to take everything in stride. Their natural, laid-back attitude shines through, even in stressful situations. Another deadline? No problem. The toilet isn't flushing? That's okay. That's a simple fix. Meanwhile, there are others who get anxious at the first sign of a stressful situation. You're running late for a meeting? Time to panic. Stuck in traffic? Let the cursing begin. Here are some common but unhealthy reactions to stress. Pain. You may unconsciously clench your jaw or fists, develop muscle tension, especially around your neck and shoulders. Also stomach pain, digestive issues, and headaches. Over or under eating. Anger or heightened emotional reaction and or crying. A negative outlook on everything. And drug and alcohol use. It's key to recognize stressful situations as they occur because it allows you to focus on managing how you react. The following few clips, slides, whatever you want to call them, are some tips and tricks that will help prevent or reduce chronic stress. Step 1. Rebalancing work and home. Do you have multiple children at home? Do you have multiple pets at home as well? Because I know I do. Are you all work and no play? If you're spending too much time working, especially since we're working from home, it's very easy to fall into these kind of rhythms of just working and working. I want you to intentionally put more dates in your calendar and more times throughout your day to have more fun, either alone or with others. Number 2, build in regular exercise. Moving your body on a regular basis balances the nervous system and increases blood circulation, helping to flush out those stress hormones. Even a daily 20-minute walk makes a huge difference. Number 3, eat well and limit alcohol and stimulants. Alcohol, nicotine, and caffeine may temporarily relieve stress, but have negative health impacts and can make stress worse in the long run. Well-nourished bodies cope better, so start with a good breakfast, add more fruits and veggies, avoid processed foods, and drink more water. Number 4, connect with supportive people. Talking face-to-face with another person releases hormones that reduce stress. Lean on those good listeners in your life. And I just want to remind everyone, I'm always here for you guys. Also, I respond faster to texts. Just saying. Do you enjoy gardening? Reading? Listening to music? Playing sports? Or some other creative activity? Engage in activities that bring you pleasure and joy. Research shows that reduces stress by almost half and lowers your heart rate too. 6. Practice meditation or stress reduction or yoga. I know this isn't for everyone, but for those of you who like to practice meditation, relaxation techniques activate a state of restfulness that counterbalances your body's fight or flight hormones. Consider taking a mindfulness-based stress reduction course to learn effective, lasting tools. 7. And I can't stress this enough. Rest. Sleep. If you get less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body won't tolerate stress as well as it could. If stress keeps you up at night, address the cause and add extra meditation or an activity that helps you relax into your day to make up for the lost sleep. Number 8. I'm kind of biased towards this one because I have so many, but if you have pets, bond with your pets. Clinical studies show that spending even a short amount of time with a companion animal can cut anxiety levels almost in half. By the way, these are my dogs. 9. Take a vacation. I always tell you guys this when we do our check-ins. Go on a vacation. Take a break. Getting away from it all can reset your stress tolerance by increasing your mental and emotional outlook, which ultimately makes you a happier, more productive person when you come back. Also, leave your cell phone and laptop at home. No working on vacation. 10. See a counselor, coach, or therapist. If negative thoughts overwhelm your ability to make positive changes, it's time to seek professional help. Make an appointment today. Your life is worth it. Before I end this presentation, I want you guys to take this time to really think about the techniques and tips that I suggested for stress management. Which tips do you think will work in your life? Which tips do you think won't work in your life? How can you modify? How can you alter some of these tips to make sure that you have say in how much stress you have in your life? I'm going to pause this video and we're going to have a live discussion.